Not too long ago, there was a shooting in El Paso, Texas. The perpetrator, um, Patrick Wood Crusius, killed approximately 20 people and wounded about 24 others. I'm not sure exactly how many he wounded, but I think it was 24, 3 or 24. Anyhow, he used an AK-47 assault rifle, a civilian version of the military-issued Russian rifle, and he used soft points in it. He in his manifesto, which will be posted in the description box in case you want to read it. It's only about 4 pages long, but he used soft points and said he wanted to get an AR-15, which we know he did not get, to test out to see which would be more lethal, tumbling or fragmentation. That being said, as a result of his experiment, he killed 20 people and wounded 20 plus more. But where does it all begin? Some people say, oh, he needed mental help. Well, he was, believe it or not, born to a therapist. His father is a therapist, and his father, I think, does drug rehab or something like that. And his mother even called the police and said she was concerned about her son owning it, having just bought an AK-47. As we can see, none of this amounted to a big pile, amounted to shit, and he caused some carnage in a Walmart in El Paso. But what's really interesting is that he was from Allen, Texas, and he was, that means he drove 650 miles to El Paso, or he somehow got to El Paso. And his last known residence was his grandparents' house in Allen, Texas. And he left about 6 weeks before the shooting. It's also well known he was inspired by Brenton Tarrant, the shooter in Christchurch, New Zealand. Brenton Tarrant really had a big impact, and if you've read his manifesto, that's exactly what he wanted. He has influenced people to actively take up arms, and Brenton Tarrant wanted to stop Muslims from taking over New Zealand and Europe and Australia and the United States, blah, 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 blah. All white nations, basically. In any case, Patrick Crusius had a similar goal, to stop the flow of Mexicans or Hispanics in general into Texas and the rest of America. There are more talks of, white genocide and things like that. But although they have similar tactics, these people are rather different, or are different in a little bit. See, we've noticed that jihadis generally aren't taken prisoner. They are killed and are sent to their 72 virgins. Nidal Hassan, for example, who occurred in Fort Hood, Texas, he intended to die in a shootout with the military or the police, and as we know, he did not get his wish. However, he was sentenced to death, which I'm pretty sure he was happy about, and however, he gets appeals whether he likes them, whether he wants them or not, which I'm pretty sure he's not happy about. But in any case, Patrick Crusius was inspired by Brenton Tarrant. He is basically a Brenton Tarrant wannabe. In any case, mass shootings, this kind of stuff, it all started pretty much with Charles Whitman. He was the man who mainstreaminized this stuff. And his shooting occurred at the University of Texas in Austin. And, however, these, Patrick Crusius is a lot different from guys like Eric Harris or Dylan Klebold, Nicholas Cruz, or any of that shit. You know, those people just hated humanity, and or like, you know, Stephen Paddock and things like that, or Adam Lanza. They just hate humanity. They want to destroy humanity completely. As I said before, they would love to have their hands on Death Star or Laputa and Castle in the Sky, just so that they could blow shit up and kill a lot of people. However, people like Brenton Tarrant and not Nicholas Cruz, but Patrick Crusius. God, I forgot how to pronounce his name already. Patrick Crusius, that's right. They want to further a cause. And I think the reason why guys like white supremacists and the like are taken alive usually is because they believe that at some point white people are going to wise up and they're going to do what they believe is the right thing to do. And they want a chance to be a part of that. As Brenton Tarrant said, to the Turks, we are coming for Constantinople, that sort of thing. And, you know, from what I hear, Patrick Crusius is being quite boastful with the police, and he's giving them a lot of information. We will have to see what develops with the Brenton Tarrant wannabe. And he will probably, assuming that Texas, with their conservative nature, will probably give him the death penalty. I can't say for sure, but I'm pretty sure that's what's going to happen. It's also very likely, if he goes to federal court, that's even more likely. However, that being said, I hope you enjoyed this video. Like, comment, share, and subscribe. Goodbye for now.